Hey everybody, welcome back to Looney Tunes. So it's been a whopping couple hours since I did my last video. But since then the event has launched. And we'll come over here and we'll have a gander at it. I haven't done anything towards this event. But it's called the best defense, as I told you earlier. And if we look here, we can see what the tips are for this first battle here. And it says battle rules at the start of your tune's turn. For every defense up, you will receive 10 attacks up. So the key to the battle is you need to have tunes with defensive up or that can get defense up. All enemies start the battle with +3, 3 times more HP. So that's important to know. Here are the rewards for, how depending on how you do. The recommended tunes for this event are, of course, the aforementioned Foghorn Leghorn, Hector. Surprisingly, Chauffeur Porky's on here, which is probably because he can add defense up. Gridiron Gossamer, who I don't have. Mr. Sam, who's a little interesting that he's on here. Another Sam, Settler Granny, who I'm guessing can provide defensive up. Elmer, who's a little surprising that he's on here. Cop, or Officer Sam, and Monster Foghorn, who unfortunately I got on my other account, but I don't have on this account, which is whatever. But this is because of defensive up. So let's trying to see. Let's go with the first 4. Let's go with Mr. Sam because he's 42. And we're gonna go with Chauffeur Porky because he's also 42. Hector and Foghorn is what we'll do. And we'll see what happens, and we'll go through and maybe we'll get lucky. But it doesn't want us to use Gossamer, so here we go. We got Ye Olde Foghorn. It doesn't want Leopold or Desperado Dog, but it does want. So we're going to use who it wants. There's Hector. And then next one we should find, there's Mr. Sam. And Chauffeur Porky was right above him. I saw that, but I didn't see in time. There's Chauffeur Porky. So, Chauffeur Porky and Mr. Sam, because, they leveled this down. They leveled the playing field down so that you're all level 30. And we're all 3 stars. And so let's take a look here and see what happens as we go in here. First time I'm doing this. I didn't do this on my other account yet on the desktop here, but we're gonna see what happens and give you a sense. This is a raw sense of what you're gonna be doing here. If maybe if you're at home or if you're still at work or school and you're wondering, hey, what do I need to do for this event? So we have here you see my Chauffeur Porky has +10 attack, and I'm trying to see, he can give another random ally, so speed up and attacks ups for 3 turns. So let's go ahead and do that instead of attacking, and that gave Hector, and now we can taunt and give enough more attack up. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Looking here at Sam, that's not going to help. So I think we want to start with Bug. So let's start with Ralph, because he can go stealth. So we're going to hit Ralph. And then he starts with taunt. It's going to give more attack ups to him, so that's fine. Not a big deal. But you're seeing how the attack ups switch every turn. So now Trooper Porky here has plus 70 attack ups, and we're going to go ahead and hit bugs with the car here. So that helped, and now we'll hit him with some turn meter down and attack on all of them, and then we'll use this on bugs. And you see, Mr. Sam here is the lowest of my tunes. He's at 30, and yeah, so this is almost G&G. So this is almost really, really good for us. Probably should have finished off Ralph first, but he dodged. I'm not sure how he dodged, but we're going to go ahead and land a safe on him. And that is a win. That's a win. That's 11, 5,000, and 30. So that's a really good start. So while I'm waiting for this to load, I just want to see who I think I have the same tunes, but now we're up to got some more competitive type stuff. I don't think it's going to change that much, but let's see if anything changes as we tap on to this. Let me look at the battle rules for this, and you can see we're getting offense. Same thing for the offense. This says, it has a third factor in that weak against defense 1. An enemy tune will start the enemy with only receive damage from a defender tune if every defender tune if every defender team from the player's team is defeated, the player loses. So that means that apparently one member of the opposing team is only going to be able to receive damage from a defender tune. So that means that Chamberlain Porky is because he's a support, that he's going to be rendered virtually ineffective, I'm thinking. But let's see what happens. Let's line it up here and see what we get. This is going to be a little daunting because we're severely underpowered. It doesn't matter if we, the only thing that's going to help us is if we get our stars better. So I'm going to jump out here. And since I know that now, go away. I'm going to jump into the world thing here, and since the event's over, and I did not have time to get back in and try that last-ditch effort on that thing before. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start farming all of the tunes that it says are important for this event. So, I mean, you can do it your way, but this is how I'm going to do it my way, because I think it's going to be beneficial in the long run. So we're going to go ahead here, and we're going to look for who it says. I don't think, it does say we want this Sam. So we're going to go ahead and start collecting some more, because he's only 3 shards. He's only at 3, and we need above 3 to be able to get that. And so we're going to jump over here, and we're going to come up here. I don't know that we want. Yeah, I don't want to mess with, what's his name? Elmer Fudd right now, but we are going to go ahead, and we're going to try to upgrade these tunes if we can. Live here on screen. Hopefully my tablet will hold up that long, but who knows if it will. Go ahead and farm us up some more Foghorn. And then we had Mr. Sam and Hector, which I don't know why I missed Mr. Sam on there. I had a chance to upgrade Mr. Sam's hideout, and I didn't today. And now I'm wishing I did, because you can see there that I only have it at 5. But I did finish this thing earlier. I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to need Sylvester at some point, so I'm going to finish maxing the apartment building here. So we have that set up, and we're good on that. So let's let's jump into my tunes and see if I can upgrade anyone. Foghorn is where he is apparently. Hector can be. So that might be something we need to do. Chauffeur Porky can. But I think that upgrading Mr. Sam, if they're on the same map, is going to be. And there you can see we can actually take Elmer Fudd to 4 stars. Maybe I'll do that off screen later. Did I miss anybody? Who am I missing? Mr. Sam, Hector. Where is? Well, so where's Mr. Sam at? Oh, Mr. Sam's right there. Dang, I don't want to put really any resources in Mr. Sam because I know he's not exactly a great tune. So maybe we'll just hold off on both of them for right now. But I know that Hector's pretty good, so we're going to go ahead and see what we can do to upgrade him a little bit, make him a little bit better, if we can at all. See if this is going to do us any good. We have 3 stoplights. Because I think Hector's a really good team and he's original, we're going to go ahead and do this. I don't know if it's going to pay off in the long run, but you know, and it's not very much, and I know that I'm going to need to do it at some point just to be able to finish the City Act 3, which I haven't done yet. So it's a gamble, but I think it's worth doing right now, just to see what happens. Because I really don't see a downside to it, because I know that Hector is one of the better tunes in the game, and yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, I think that's what we'll go with. And the reason that it's hurting so much is because this is making me use 3 tunes that are in the same exact area. So I might need to think about leveling somebody else who is not a city tune. So maybe Elmer Fudd or somebody else for one of the higher chapters. But let's jump into this and see what this is like. See if it's going to be easy or hard or whatever. I have no idea. I have no idea what to expect. It's gonna be interesting because we have the same set of things, but we have we're actually getting debuff this time, and I'm thinking it looks like Officer Sam, who's not a big deal. Well, who is kind of a big deal because that means we need to take out Tatantra first. So we're gonna go ahead and add the stacks first, and then we'll go ahead and do this with him. And then Mr. Sam can, well, he can also, we might as well beat debuff, so why not? Because it's not going to hurt at all. I'm going to add some more ups to that person. We know the Officer Sam is not the one who can be attacked at all, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to hope I don't die, but I might because I'm getting hit a lot harder than I thought I was going to be able to be hit. So this is not gonna be tremendous for us. It's gonna be a lot harder than I thought it would be, and the fact that he's still dying because we have this dot on us, so we might have to regroup. So just so you're aware of this. All right, we took out Hector. Barbara Bugs, we're gonna hit him next since he's the next weakest. That's fine. And now obviously Pepe, and then we'll save Officer Sam for last. Probably should have used the bigger attack instead of that, but it is what it is. Need to reapply some attacks, which they're not up yet, so I probably should have staggered them. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that so we can remove negative effects and heal, and we'll go ahead and get this back up so we can get some more defense up. That's fine. And that gives defense up, so we definitely want to do that. So I'm seeing this strategy already emerge. You don't want to do everything at once. You want to sort of stagger when you do the buffs and everything. And I wish and I hope he doesn't die. I don't really want to put that taunt on there. So we did take that away. So that's good. We want to go ahead and hit. Oh, that's not going to be. He's immune. I don't know why I did that, but this should finish him, and we did. And thankfully, Hector survived. I was a little concerned there, but in the future, we know that we need to stagger buffs out, just so that we don't have that problem. And obviously, I don't know if they could have been 5-star tunes in that event, but maybe that's something that's available. This is gonna be insanely hard for me, and this isn't even insane. It's just because my tunes aren't level 45 and they're, but maybe yours are. I don't know, but this is what I made it to in the last event. Yeah, these characters are level 50. I don't understand. So, because what does this say? That this is level 35 plus. So you basically have to have them at 40 to do this. You're basically going to have your characters to do this at max to do it. And I don't know. Does anybody have tunes that are? I don't know. Anyway, this one you see the exact same thing, only you see that 2 enemies won't be able to take damage. So, yeah, you're gonna have 2. You're gonna have 2 that they only can do damage. That the only tunes that can damage them are defensive tunes. And if you look at this, so we'll just go out real quick and we'll look at who are the big threats here. They're Western tunes, but I think the biggest threat, obviously, is Western type hero here, because I'm pretty sure it's Western type hero. And then of course the healer, who is Sheriff Porky. But then arguably the weakest one is probably Outlaw Bugs, because Outlaw Sylvester is no slouch. So probably easily the weakest one on the team is Outlaw Bugs, I would be thinking. But why is the phone ringing? Sorry. Can't account for live things happening. Don't know why. It's nobody I know. Hello. So annoying. Anyway, yeah. I don't see. I'm not gonna be able to get through this. Are you? Let me know. Maybe you. The recommended tune change? No. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get through this. Even if I do manage to sub in Cthulhu, Sam, and Elmer Fudd here, just because. Or maybe said their granny's the answer because she's the only healer I could use. But there's still, but I mean, that's a ton of resources, right? That you have to put into. I mean, because I have Sam at 25 because I know he's not great. I have Elmer at 30 because I know have grade. I have Settler Granny because I needed her for some desert quest. That's the reason why she's as high as she is. But maybe I get lucky. I don't know. Maybe I get lucky, and maybe I get enough mats from the Foghorn and Leghorn dailies to be able to pull this off. But I'm thinking that's what I'm going to have to try to go with is Hector and Foghorn, Sizzler Granny, and maybe Elmer, and maybe we look into something. And hey, if I can pull that off in the next couple of days, I will be sure to redo another video and upload and let you all see it. Because if there's a way I can pull it off, sure. And hey, if you happen to see this video and you happen to know what the strategy is to make it through that, obviously I'm on a little bit of cash, but I probably could use some more health potions. But hey, if you figure out the strategy, the simplest way to do that fight, and you're like, hey guy, this is what you do, this is how you do it, let me know. Let whoever else might be watching this video know, and let's get the word out. I don't know if the daily quests are available. The new Foghorn daily quests are available. I don't know if they are. Anyway, yeah, if you totally figure out how to beat that fight and you're like, no, you're wrong on your idea of what you said, let me know, because maybe it'll help somebody else out. Anyway, guys, if I figure it out, I'll be sure to do another video. Thanks for the time. I'll see you again later. Have a good day. Bye.